Hey everybody, welcome back to the Disney Sorcerer. So we get some, I don't know, unexpected news today that a new event was coming to DSA, and they were gonna give us. We have changes to two new company, to two characters that have been in the game since launch, and that have already been reworked previously once, and now they're getting another rework. And they've also taken their dynamic duos packs out of the store. The two characters that we've got reworks on are two of my favorite because they happen to be Kingdom, and that is Isma and Cronk. As you can see, my Isma right here is 91 out of 100. And I was hoping to be able to get some dynamic duo packs of Cronk and Isma to finish her off, and to get Cronk closer to being done. Fortunately, I'm able to take him up to tier 5, so that's a good thing. To gear 5, so we can at least, maybe put some upgrades into his stuff. We'll start with Cronk here since we're here. You can see that they've changed his abilities. He's now Fury, deals a Fury, and he's a tank. He's an actual hero tank. He doesn't have a taunt, which is a little, I don't know, concerning. But here you can see that we've upgraded it twice. He's level 35, I believe. So that's a reason why it's still a little underwhelming and a little underperforming here. And this is the first basic. And you can see now that it inflicts blind. But I don't think it did it before, because I think it was a cleanse based thing or something. And now if it has Fury, his damage is maximum and the blind is guaranteed, which is interesting. And then if this character does not have Fury, he heals and he cleanses harmful effects from a teammate. So basically, what Cronk and Isma's kit is about now are cleansing and healing and doing harmful effects. And Isma even has speed meter for him and Cronk. And as you can see, this is the surprising thing. This used to be a cleanse, and now it's a little bit more than that. We're gonna upgrade it and see what happens to it. Fortunately, we can't go to 3, and they don't even have the level 3 in the game right now to see what it does. So it's gonna be really interesting because it's not even in, and it says on level 4 a 0 plus 0 effects copied, which is obviously not what it is, but it's gonna be interesting. You can see here on the passive, he now has 2 passives. The second one is not in the game yet, but it will be tomorrow or whenever you're watching this video. But as of right now, it's not. But anyway, we can go ahead and take this, and we can't get to the next level until later on. But he has a second passive, which just adds more oomph to his kit. So look forward to that. As you can see, he's 35. I don't have a lot of gold right now because it's a free-to-play account, and I don't have a lot of gold sitting around. But that's what it is. So, like I said, I was hoping to be able to get some more fragments and be able to finish Isma here. As you can see, Isma is 62. She's 9 fragments from being done. And we can take a look at her kit now. And you can see, because she's level 2, she no longer calls Krampus, as she has a 70% chance at where we are to call a villain or a kingdom to assist. And it's guaranteed if target has a harmful effect already on it. Number 2 ability does not have anything on it. It's a heal. If that's weird. If target is below 84,000 105% health, then increase healing by 2%. That might be, and that might be a little off. I don't know. Could be wrong. This always was a speed redirection. Now you can see that it deals damage to target in flanking and reduces speed meter by 50%. Gain haste for 2 turns, and if Cronc's out there, he gets haste for 2 turns also, so that's interesting. First passive on start turn, 25% chance plus 11 per villain to deal up to damage to random opponent, inflict harmful effect for 2 turns. If you have a kingdom, then it restores health and gains helpful buff for 2 turns. So I don't know if it does both of those or not. And this is obviously because it says 0% and plus 0%. I don't know what that is, but she also has another passive on her kit, which is not in the game. It's called Unbrilliant, and Cronk's is called Inflicted Conscience. But they've given Cronk the lab coat treatment, and so I'm pretty sure the reason that they took the dynamic duo packs out of the store is because there's a new event coming. I don't know if I buried that or if I told you that, but it's called Llama Drama, and they're going to be putting in Cusco and Pacha. So they've taken these two out of Cronk and Isma out of the store. If you got them before the change, then kudos. So you just can't finish them, so you have to finish them the hard way. I'm actually gonna use some crystals to get some Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl stuff. And I hear a rumor, I saw a rumor that they're gonna change Mr. Incredible, Violet, Elastigirl, and Syndrome of the Incredibles. I don't know when that's coming, but it's a rumor. It might be coming sooner rather than later. But the graphic I saw mentioned Cronk and Isma along with those, so keep that in mind. That might be coming soon also. So let's go ahead and see if we can get, first of all, because I haven't done pulls on Isma today, we're going to go ahead and do this live. I hadn't planned to include this, but I'm like, yeah, I got it, so we might as well try it. I don't want to do Grand Campaign. We're going to go ahead and do this right here. I do not think we got anything. No, we didn't. We do have a refresh though. Let's go ahead and do that. See if we get lucky and get 1 or 2. We got 2, that's cool. And now, if you didn't know, I'm looking to see if there's going to be packs. Yeah, she's in the club exchange. You can get her for, I didn't know she was in the club exchange. I said, you always been in the club exchange? I don't know that. Let's go to the exchange. Club Dungeon Exchange. Did they change this? They did. Didn't they? What? No, this has always been like this. What am I thinking? This thing. So this is where Cronk is. He's been there forever. That's where I go to get my Cronk things. And so a little bit closer on Cronk, which I'm happy about. Isma's in here. I didn't know that she was in here, but she's right here if you need her. Unfortunately, I don't have enough currency to feel comfortable digging into getting Isma right now. But, so we'll just wait and see what happens. So yeah, they're doing Llama Drumba's going to come out Wednesday. They've redone Cronk and Isma. It's going to be really interesting to see if Cusco or Pacha has a leadership, because I'm not sure what you would put them with, because obviously, let me just make sure that they haven't changed the classification of Cronk before I go and say what I'm about to say. Yeah, he's still a hero. Still a kingdom hero, that's fine. So, obviously you can run Cronk with Kingdom, which means Shan Yu lead as of right now. And Shan Yu's a villain. And the thing about it is his character is not... you look here and see in his kit that he doesn't... This one is the one that says, if Isma, then you get bonus health, but nothing else in the kit says anything about Isma. So obviously you need to Isma, because Isma gets more benefit from having Cronk than from Cronk having Isma. That being said, if I was going to put together a team, now it all depends on what Cusco and Pacha do, but right now if I'm putting together a kingdom team, if I have them, obviously if I had Cronk at a higher level, so see where these guys are, then this would be viable. But Shan Yu, Cronk, Isma, that's three. Maybe Anna if she was max, just to give a little bit more speed, because we don't know how that's going to be. Namari, obviously, if we had her done, probably. And maybe Sheriff of Nottingham, because Sheriff's the villain. Shan Yu's a villain. Isma's a villain. And Namari. And Isma's the one that gets help if there is a kingdom or villain on the team. She's the one that gets the bonus from that, not Cronk. So you're not going to get any more benefit from putting Cronk with heroes. So you're going to want to put Cronk and Isma on the same team with villains. So that leads me to believe that Cusco's not getting a leadership. Cusco or Pacha. It would be very interesting if they did. So you could have... because there is no kingdom leadership really if you're running kingdom. If you're trying to run a kingdom hero team, then it's like the leadership that you're running with is Rapunzel, but she has a princess lead, not a kingdom specifically, the princess lead. Excuse me. And then Maurice has a summoning lead. So if you're running a summon team, Maurice is your guy. And then Maleficent has a villain lead, right? Not sure. Gotta make sure real quick, sorry. Of course, this is gonna not let me see now, which is awesome and super helpful. Oh, there it goes. Thank you. Come on, game. Come on, game. I swear. Yeah, this is villain. Well, maybe it's not. So, I mean, maybe there's a potential that you could run Isma. I mean, maybe there's a potential that you could run Maleficent if you have her up there with, depending on what Cusco and Pacha do. That's a weird name for You would think she would have a villain leadership, but she doesn't. And then your other... Ooh, did you see what I just saw? Could actually... I just saw Cusco. I didn't know Cusco was in the game. She is a leadership. Now it's tenacity, which is meh, but she's a leadership. So we're gonna go real quick because I just saw this. Cusco. Here he is. He's not a legendary. That's huge. Here he is, but he's in the game. I didn't know he was in the game. He is now. Take a look at his kit so you can see what it's doing. First of all, let's back out and see what he is. Come on. He's a hero, of course. He's offense. Okay. Cool. Offense, Emperor's New Groove, Kingdom Hero. Cool. First ability is... What's it called? At your command or no touchy. That's interesting. So he has 2. Llama form. Deal damage. The target opponent gain 1 groove. Human form. If Cusco's guard is not a teammate. Summon 2 at random location. Call 1 Cusco's guard and use their basic attack. Ooh, so he's a summoner. Interesting. Sorry. It's just scrolling like crazy. Dealing 25% bonus damage. Cusco's guard has 101 health, 151 health, and defense, blah, blah, blah. Deals damage. If character has a shield, deal 20% bonus damage. He has a special. Grant this character 15 shield and 2 protect. Grant random character crit power up or crit chance up or crit power up for 2 turns. Prioritizing Cusco. Passive A. Can go home if character is affected with polymorph. Defeated. Interesting. And then it has a heal. That's interesting. Boom Baby is the next one. And look at me and show you and my bad self. Llama form, deal damage, crit, inflict stun, gain 1 guaranteed crit and 2 groove. Human form, deal damage to human, and if target is at full health, crit chance bonus, gain evasion. Cloud Conquest, interesting. That's okay. Another Club Conquest. That's glue. Can we not have more Club Conquest, please? That's dumb, but okay. Club Conquest. Special. You threw my groove off. Tired of being a llama. I'm really disappointed they put more Club Conquest crap in. Glue. Nobody cares about Club Conquest. Deal up to 18 damage, up to 9 times, 20% chance to gain a groove on a successful hit. Guaranteed on critical hit. Human form. For every 2 groove gained, extend the duration of the following: continuous healing, counterattack, crit up, crit chance up, defense up, life drain, offense up, tenacity up. Deal damage to a target for each helpful. You have 10% bonus damage. Interesting. More Club Conquest crap. Emperor's Groove and the Emperor's New Groove. Llama form. Passive. Bonus evasion. Bonus precision. More bonus evasion. More bonus precision. More bonus evasion. More bonus precision. Holy crap. On the battle start, at the beginning, this character has less than 20 for... If the character has less than 20 groove, transform into a llama. Llama form. This character has an 8% bonus evasion against attacks that do not that do not target him. This character transforms into a human upon reaching 20 form. Is immune to polymorph. Interesting. And then back to the basic. I do not like the crappy what you call it. Where's Poncho? Why is Poncho not on here? I do not. Did they change? Did they put? Just want to go back to Isma and see if they put in the. Yeah, here's the passive. Here's the passive. So they just put this passive in while we were doing this video. So you saw it here because it wasn't here before. On start, villain Isma has 15% chance to get in speed meter per villain and per kingdom. So like I said before, villain kingdom is going to be what you want to put her with her, and then cronk with her. So that's the passive. That's what the new passive for her does, which is super interesting. And that means that cronk is going to have his, wherever he is. There he is. This is the new passive for cronk. On turn start, this character does not have Fury 30% chance to gain Fury if Isma is a teammate, increases the chance by 30%. On start turn, if he has 30% chance to lose it, and then he has a guarantee he has more of a chance to lose it if Isma's not with her. So you're definitely going to want to run Isma with cronk. And see, now you can see that they balanced out the we were talking about before. So and now it's gonna be interesting to see if they put what's his name in Pacha in. So I'm just doing this on the fly because they're just putting this stuff in on the fly. Pacha is not in. What is Pacha? Is Pacha somewhere else? Pacha is wild, y'all. Pacha is wild. So we get a new character, and Pacha is a wild character. So here we go. Let's look at it. Deals up to 30% if Kingdom teammate has offensive up. Deal 100% damage if Wild's teammate. So you're going to be able to run him with Kingdom or Wilds. If Wild's teammate gain haste and 50% turn meter up. And more Club Conquest crap. I do not like Club Conquest. A lot of people do not like Club Conquest. If you do, I'm sorry. Gain 30% shields per Kingdom teammate. And then grant 10% speed meter per Wild's teammates. Interesting. If you have at least 3 Kingdom teammates, gain offense, grant offense up for 2 turns. If you have 3 Wild's teammate, grant haste up for 2 turns. Interesting. Grant target shields. If target is Cusco, flip all harmful effects on him. Interesting. Grant Kingdom teammates 80% bonus shield. Grant Wild's haste. Grant more Kingdoms offense up. Grant Wild's speed, haste. Interesting. Interesting. Grant teammates with 40%, less than 40% health, and summoned teammates 75% shield. Grant Cusco 2 undefeatables. Interesting. More Club Conquest stuff. Ugh. It's annoying. It's just annoying. If you have at least 3 teammates that are Kingdom or Wild's origin, grant helpful effects to each random of each other. grant kingdom. If teammate is kingdom, grant 10% speed meter. If all of them, to all of them, and wild's teammates. What? Okay. If teammate is wild's, grant shields to all of them. To all of them and kingdom. Okay, so that's different. I do not like the. But we don't need more cloud conquest, guys. So I mean, I think this is more usable because it's. I think him and Cusco are more usable than Peter Pan was, because Peter Pan is way too. And his eyelashes are freaky, by the way. But I think he's much. I think Cusco and Pacha are much more usable than Peter Pan is, because this is whatever. But then you get down to here, and it's fine. So, what is he? Is he a support or what? Wild hero. He's defense. Interesting. It's interesting. So, Wild's leadership. Did they do anything to Hopper? Just checking. I don't think they did, but maybe they did. No, it still was tenacity. Garbage. Alright. So Wild's has 3 leaders, but one of them is Hopper, so it doesn't matter. In Club War, So if you were gonna use Cusco and Pacha, you would want to put him with Simba for Club Conquest. Just saying. If you're thinking about using them, then it's Club Conquest. You want to put him with Simba. The other leader, and it's not a Wild's leadership. It's a adventure leadership. So obviously, Pacha's speed kit for Wild is to be used with Simba for Club Conquest. Other than that, you're gonna want to use both him and Cusco on a kingdom team with Shan Yu. And maybe, I don't know, maybe Isma, maybe Cronk. It's just weird. It's weird. I didn't expect them to put these two in, but they did. So yeah, that's going to be super interesting. Anyway, guys, sorry this is longer than I thought it was going to be, but they just put the characters in as I was talking about the video, so you've seen them. Let me know what you think. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. I'll be back later when there's something more to talk about. Till then, I'll see you.